Easter Island, known as Rapa Nui Island to its earliest inhabitants, emerges from the vast expanse of the South Pacific Ocean like a forgotten dream. Its enigmatic past, marked by colossal stone statues and rich cultural traditions, beckons us to explore its secrets. The Polynesians who settled Easter Island were part of a larger group of seafaring people who migrated across the Pacific Ocean, using sophisticated navigational techniques to navigate the open sea. One theory suggests that they may have used a system of star navigation to guide their canoes across the ocean. By using the positions of the stars, they could determine their location and course, even on cloudy or overcast nights. Another theory suggests that they may have used natural signs, such as the movement of ocean currents and the behavior of seabirds, to guide their navigation. Whatever methods they used, the Polynesians who reached Easter Island would have faced a long and perilous journey across the open sea. They likely traveled in large, double-hulled canoes, which could carry large numbers of people, along with supplies and provisions for the journey. Around 1200 AD, the first Polynesian settlers arrived on Easter Island, bringing with them a rich cultural heritage and a deep connection to the sea. These intrepid voyagers, who likely hailed from the Marquesas Islands or other parts of Polynesia, established a thriving community on this isolated island. They would have faced significant challenges in adapting to their new environment. Despite its lush vegetation and abundant wildlife, Easter Island is a remote and isolated place, with limited resources and challenging terrain. The Rapa Nui people were able to build a thriving civilization on the island, developing sophisticated agricultural and architectural techniques that allowed them to survive and thrive for centuries. They built impressive stone structures, including the iconic Moai statues that have become synonymous with the island. These massive, carved figures were believed to represent the spirits of their ancestors, and their creation required a remarkable level of organization and engineering mastery. There are numerous theories about how the Rapa Nui managed to sustain themselves on this remote and resource-limited island. Some scholars suggest that they developed a highly efficient agricultural system, utilizing every available inch of land to grow crops and raise livestock. Others believe that they relied heavily on the sea, becoming skilled fishermen and navigators to supplement their diet. The social structure of the Rapa Nui is also a topic of great interest. It's believed that they had a hierarchical society, with a ruling class and a complex system of religious and political power. The construction of the Moai statues, which required significant labor and resources, suggests a highly organized and coordinated society. One of the most intriguing and controversial aspects of Easter Island's history is the issue of deforestation. It's widely believed that the Rapa Nui, through their intensive use of the island's resources, ultimately depleted the island's forests, leading to a collapse of their society. This theory has sparked ongoing debates among historians and archaeologists, with some questioning the extent and causes of the deforestation. As we delve deeper into the captivating history of Easter Island, we're left with more questions than answers. But that's what makes this place so special. Its unsolved mysteries keep fascinating us, bringing us closer to appreciating the strength and cleverness of the Rapa Nui people. The Moai statues are truly an engineering marvel. These massive carved figures, some standing over 30 feet tall and weighing up to 80 tons, were created using only the most basic of tools consisting of stone hammers, chisels, and ropes. The process of carving these statues was a thorough and labor-intensive task, requiring the coordinated efforts of hundreds, if not thousands, of skilled artisans. One of the most fascinating aspects of the Moai is how they were transported from the quarry to their final resting places around the island. Archaeologists have proposed several theories, including the use of wooden sleds, log rollers, and even the possibility that the statues were walked to their destinations. The sheer scale and weight of these monumental figures make their transportation a true testament to the ingenuity and determination of the Rapa Nui. The purpose of the Moai statues has been the subject of much debate among historians and archaeologists. Some believe they were representations of important ancestors, serving as a link between the living and the dead. Others suggest they were symbols of power and prestige, used to assert the authority of the island's ruling class. Regardless of their exact purpose, the Moai statues undoubtedly held deep religious and cultural significance for the Rapa Nui. The sheer scale and precision of these monumental figures are a testament to the ingenuity and determination of the Rapa Nui people. Even today, the Moai continue to captivate and inspire us, reminding us of the incredible achievements of ancient civilizations. As we continue to unravel the mysteries of Easter Island, the Moai statues remain a central focus of our fascination. At the heart of the Rapa Nui belief system was a deep reverence for their ancestors. The Rapa Nui also held a strong belief in the concept of mana, a spiritual energy or power that was believed to be inherent in certain individuals, in objects or places. Another intriguing aspect of Rapa Nui culture is the Rongorongo writing system, a unique form of script that was used by the island's inhabitants. This writing system, which consists of intricate glyphs and symbols, remains largely undeciphered, adding to the mystery and fascination surrounding the Rapa Nui. According to Rapa Nui mythology, the island was created by the god Makemake, who is believed to have been the chief deity and the creator of humanity. Makemake is said to have mounded up Earth and formed the first 3 males and 1 female, giving birth to the Rapa Nui. He molded humans from the earth, breathed life into them, and set them on their path. In his heavenly realm, the first people found their connection to the land, the ocean, and the stars above. The founding king of Rapa Nui, Hotumatua, is also a central figure in the island's mythology. Hotumatua is believed to have arrived on Easter Island with his people, establishing the first permanent settlement and laying the foundations for the island's complex society. The bird cult of Makemake, which is a fascinating part of Rapa Nui mythology, revolves around the deity Makemake and the sooty tern, also known as the Manutara bird. This cult was closely tied to the annual birdman competition, where young men would risk their lives to retrieve the first Manutara egg from a nearby island, with the winner being proclaimed the birdman and granted power and prestige for the coming year. The Makemake bird cult was believed to be a link between the world of the living and the spiritual realm, with the Manutara birds serving as messengers between the 2 realms. The cult's rituals and ceremonies were held at the Orongo ceremonial site, where the Rapa Nui would gather to witness the arrival of the birdman and celebrate the new leader. While the Rapa Nui were primarily of Polynesian descent, there is some evidence that they may have had contact with cultures from South America. Similarities in cultural practices, such as the use of reed boats and the presence of certain plant and animal species on the island, have led some researchers to speculate about potential cross-cultural exchanges. Genetic analysis of the Rapa Nui suggests at a blend of Polynesian, European, and even Native American ancestry. This intriguing mix suggests interaction between the islanders and South Americans, sometime between 1300 AD and 1500 AD. Perhaps these encounters involved voyaging back and forth, fostering trade and cultural exchange. Sweet potatoes, native to South America, found on the island, could be a tangible reminder of this exchange. Scholars propose that pre-Inca civilizations from South America might have ventured across the Pacific, aided by favorable winds and El Niño events. This theory challenges the traditional perception of a solitary Easter island. It suggests the islanders may have engaged in trade not just with neighboring Pacific islands, but also with South American cultures. Local legends whisper of conflict between 2 groups, which were the Hanau Epa and the Hanau Momoko. These tales, along with cultural similarities between Rapa Nui and South American cultures, have sparked intrigue among scholars. Could these be echoes of a bygone era of interaction between the Easter Island and the South American continent? In Anaquina, the island's earliest settlement produced a crucial piece of evidence, which were obsidian blades. These seemingly ordinary tools held a hidden story within. Microscopic analysis unearthed remnants of ancient meals clinging to the blades. The discovery was astounding, a culinary fusion bridging vast distances. The early Rapa Nui enjoyed a remarkable blend of flavors. Their diet included not just Polynesian staples, but also plants native to South America, over 2,300 miles away. These blades became silent witnesses to a culinary journey across the vast ocean. The presence of South American starches on the blades suggests more than fleeting contact. It hints at a sustained connection, possibly involving regular maritime voyages. This challenges the view of early Rapa Nui as an isolated society, revealing a dynamic exchange of knowledge, culture, and sustenance. The origins of Rapa Nui have long been a puzzle. The obsidian blades offer a tantalizing clue, a breadcrumb leading us towards a more nuanced understanding of its past. This evidence suggests a story beyond isolation, one woven with threads of connection and cultural exchange. However, the extent and nature of these interactions remain a topic of ongoing debate and research. The captivating myths and beliefs of the Rapa Nui offer a glimpse into the rich cultural heritage of this remarkable island. From the creation myth and the founding king to the Makemake bird cult and the potential connections to South America, the history of Easter Island continues to captivate and inspire us. As we unravel these mysteries, we gain a deeper understanding of the resilience and ingenuity of the Rapa Nui. The remote and isolated Rapa Nui, or Easter Island, remained undiscovered by Europeans until the early 18th century. On April 5, 1722, the Dutch explorer Jacob Roggeveen became the first European to set foot on the island, marking the beginning of a tumultuous period for the Rapa Nui. In the decades that followed, the Rapa Nui faced a series of devastating events. The Rapa Nui ultimately faced a collapse of their society, likely due to a combination of factors, including deforestation, resource depletion, and possible environmental and social upheaval. This tragic turn of events has only added to the enduring mystery and fascination surrounding this remarkable island and its people. Despite the challenges they faced, the Rapa Nui left behind a rich cultural legacy that continues to captivate and inspire the world. We are reminded of the resilience, ingenuity, and cultural richness of the Rapa Nui people. Peruvian slave traders began raiding the island in the 1860s, capturing as many as half of the island's inhabitants, including its ruler. This, combined with the introduction of diseases like smallpox and tuberculosis by whalers and missionaries, led to a catastrophic decline in the Rapa Nui population. By 1877, only 1 to 11 inhabitants remained on the island. In 1888, the Rapa Nui king, Adamu Takena, signed a deed ceding the island's sovereignty to Chile, though the terms of the agreement were disputed. Chile's annexation of Rapa Nui was driven by a desire to prevent other colonial powers, such as France, from claiming the island. Despite the challenges faced by the Rapa Nui, their culture and heritage have endured. In recent decades, there has been a renewed effort to preserve and revive the island's unique cultural traditions, including the iconic Moai statues and the Rongorongo writing system. Today, the Rapa Nui are working to reclaim their rightful place in the world, with a growing indigenous rights movement and increased tourism that has brought attention to their remarkable history and resilience. Easter Island is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and the island's history serves as a cautionary tale about the importance of environmental stewardship and sustainable living. As our journey through the enigmatic landscapes of Rapa Nui Island draws to a close, we stand amidst the ancient Moai, their weathered faces etched with stories of forgotten civilizations. The whispers of the past echo through the windswept cliffs, urging us to safeguard this mystical heritage for future generations. Let us be stewards of time, preserving the silent guardians of Easter Island, so that their secrets endure across the ages. Thanks for watching, and keep exploring the past.